From the students of Penn State Meteorology, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Good evening, Center County. I'm student meteorologist Jacob Morse here with your CNET forecast. And we have a very active weather pattern to pay attention to with several chances of wintry precipitation over the next 7 days. We'll get started right away with the live look outside at our 4-camera display across the Commonwealth. Cloud cover in place throughout the entire region, and get used to these clouds because they'll be sticking around for at least the majority of the next 7 days. Temperatures across the region are slightly below average for this time of year, mired in the low to middle 20s right now at 4:30, and then looking out into the entirety of the Keystone State, temperatures, like I mentioned, below average in the low 20s to in the northwest, into the upper 20s in the southeastern portion of the state. We'll be seeing some cooler shots of air come our way as we go into next week as well. The radar and satellite imagery shows that thick cloud cover that's still in place throughout the entirety of Pennsylvania. Some light snow showers or flurries in the extreme northern tier of the state, but more so constricted to upstate New York with some lake effect snow in that portion of the country. Zooming this out to the entirety of the lower 48, you see some moisture down to the south and east, as well as off into the central plains. Both of these areas of moisture will track up to the north and east, and they won't phase together. They won't combine into a large storm system. One will pass to the north and west of us, and one will pass to the south and east. We'll be kind of stuck in between both of them, so we won't be seeing a whole lot of precipitation as this storm system rides up to the north and to the east. But a lot of cloud cover across the entirety of the country. That's because there's a big temperature gradient with cold air coming down from the north. Temperatures, afternoon high temperatures, not making it above 0 degrees, and these are Fahrenheit temperatures, not Celsius, across the central and northern plains. In the southeastern part of the state, southeastern part of the country, down in Florida, they're clinging on to those upper 70s, close to that 80-degree mark. Otherwise, most of the country dealing with below average temperatures for this time of year. And there'll be a couple of those shots of cold air headed our way into next week. Nowhere as cold as what they're seeing, though, right now in the northern plains. Time this hour by hour for you here in Pennsylvania with future weather. We stay cloudy throughout the overnight hours tonight. Saturday starts off dry, but then there could be a couple of flurries or light snow showers that enter our region Saturday afternoon. And as we go into the overnight hours, a few of these snow showers are still possible. Some light freezing rain or freezing drizzle is possible down in the southeastern quadrant of the state. Otherwise, it will be a very light precipitation event, so not a whole lot to worry about throughout the weekend. Winter weather advisory, though, is in effect in the extreme southeastern counties of Pennsylvania for that light freezing rain or freezing drizzle event that is possible down there. Elsewhere, less than an inch is expected from this storm system Saturday evening into Saturday night, so don't expect a whole lot of snow to come out of this system over the weekend. Tonight we'll be dropping down to a low of 17 degrees, slightly below average this time of year with those clouds sticking around. And then tomorrow only a high of 24 degrees with a couple of those afternoon snow showers possible. Alright, now turning our attention to next week. This is when a larger storm system is possible because the flow in the upper atmosphere is more favorable for a strong storm system to develop and move up into the north and east. So we'll start this off on Sunday. There could actually be a few breaks of sunshine in the morning hours, but Sunday for Valentine's Day is a dry day. This storm system enters the picture Monday afternoon when we could see some snow enter our region, and there could be a couple of waves of moisture that are a part of this system. We have to pay a close attention to the track of this storm, though, because the closer it gets to Pennsylvania, the more inland the storm tracks. That's when the chance of some sleet or freezing rain is possible here in Center County. If the storm tracks farther to the south and east, that will allow the majority of the storm, or all of the storm, to stay as snow. So we'll keep a close eye on the track of the system as we get into next week, but that storm will wind down as we get into Tuesday afternoon. So let's compare two of our computer models, the American model in green and the European model in yellow. These are the isobars, which are the areas of constant pressure that show us where the center of the storm will be tracking. Now, I want you to pay attention to two things. One is the speed of these storms that each of the models are predicting, as well as how far off the coast the storm will be. So the European model is a little bit slower, and that allows the storm to intensify further. Both models have the storm staying just offshore of Pennsylvania, which could allow for this storm to stay all as snow. Like I mentioned, we'll keep a close eye on the storm throughout the weekend and as we get into the beginning of next week. Here's your 7-day forecast. A couple of those light snow showers Saturday night, possibly accumulating to or coating to an inch. Then on Sunday, it will be a calm day for Valentine's Day, a little bit warmer, finally making it above freezing. On Monday, that snow develops in the afternoon hours, and it could transition to that wintry mix for the morning hours on Tuesday. Then we have to monitor another storm system for the latter portion of next week, and that could be a messier storm system with more ice and freezing rain and sleet associated with that storm, but that's still a long ways away, so a good amount of uncertainty is still present with that forecast. For the Penn State Campus Weather Service, I'm student meteorologist Jacob Morse. Have yourselves a great evening.